Rogue planets, worlds drifting in total darkness. There are worlds in the universe that have never known the light of their star. There is no dawn there, no sunset, no changing seasons. There is no morning because the night is eternal. These are rogue planets, lonely worlds that have lost their sun. When we think about planets, we almost always imagine a system, a star at the center, and worlds orbiting around it. This is how our solar system works. This is how we are used to picturing the universe. But reality is far more cruel and chaotic. A planet is not destined to remain near its star forever. In the first millions of years of a star system's life, instability dominates. Planets collide, gas giants shift their orbits, gravity tears apart paths that once seemed secure. Sometimes a single impulse is enough for an entire world to be expelled, thrown beyond the borders of its native system. At that moment, the planet loses everything: light, heat, the future it was bound to. It breaks free from the gravitational embrace of its star and begins an endless journey through interstellar emptiness. It has no course, no destination, no possibility of return. Today, astronomers believe that rogue planets are not a rare exception, but one of the most common types of worlds in the universe. According to some estimates, there may be as many rogue planets in our galaxy as there are stars, or even more. Billions of cold, dark worlds drift slowly between star systems, remaining almost invisible. We can barely detect them. Rogue planets emit no light of their own and do not reflect the light of a star. They reveal themselves only on rare occasions when their gravity briefly distorts the light of a distant star. Most of them will remain hidden in darkness forever. What happens to a planet when it loses its sun? Freezing begins almost immediately. Temperatures drop to extreme values. The atmosphere, if it existed, cools, compresses, and falls onto the surface as snow made of frozen gases. Oceans become covered by layers of ice that can reach kilometers in thickness. The world falls silent. No winds, no rain, no sky illuminated by light. Only absolute blackness above the surface and a cold that does not fade for billions of years. At first glance, it seems like absolute death, the end of all activity, the end of the planet's story. But this is where the most unexpected part begins. Even without a star, a planet does not cool completely. Heat can be preserved inside it, remnants of the energy gained during its formation, as well as heat generated by radioactive decay in its core. If the planet is massive enough, this heat can last for billions of years. Beneath the thick layer of ice, a liquid ocean may exist, an ocean without light, without photosynthesis, without contact with the surface. If life exists in such an ocean, it would be completely different. It would not depend on solar energy. It would be based on chemical reactions, interactions with minerals, heat, and time. It would be a form of life that has never seen stars and does not know that light exists. Rogue planets move through the galaxy at enormous speeds, tens of kilometers per second. They can pass through star systems, approach other worlds, and then disappear back into the darkness. And here, an unsettling and fascinating idea emerges. What if these planets are capable of carrying life? Some scientists suggest that rogue planets could act as a kind of cosmic ark. If life arose beneath their ice before they were expelled, or even afterward, these worlds could carry it across interstellar space and deliver it to other systems. Not by intention, not by design, simply through the chaos of the universe. If this is true, then life in the cosmos may be far more connected than we imagine. Not as isolated pockets, but as a network linked by wandering worlds. But this story also has a dark side. If a rogue planet were to approach our solar system, we might not detect it in time. It would be dark, cold, almost invisible. Yet its gravity could disrupt the delicate balance of planetary orbits, change trajectories, destabilize climate. In the worst case, eject Earth from its orbit and take away our sun. No explosion, no warning, just a shadow passing through our home. Rogue planets are frightening not because they are aggressive, but because they remind us that there are no guarantees in the universe. Even entire worlds can be expelled. Even planets can lose their place and their light. Our existence is not a rule. It is a fragile coincidence. Somewhere, at this very moment, a planet the size of Earth is slowly rotating in absolute darkness. Beneath its surface, an ocean may be hidden. Within that ocean, there may be life, or perhaps only eternal silence lasting billions of years. Rogue planets are worlds that have lost everything except the fact of their existence. And by observing them, we begin to understand how fragile any world can be, even our own.